Hi, I'm Not Yet Dead, and welcome back to Shamrock Valley. So, it's 7:30 in the morning, another long day ahead of us, finishing the harvest. I'm delighted to say that 1, 3 and 17 are ready, 15 still not. We'll have to see how it does during the day, but yeah, I just wanted to see that view. Look at that, sunrise across the ocean, amazing. Incredibly and bright. I've already done some, sorted out the animals this morning. Oh yes, update on the animals actually. So, actually I'm waiting for the store, the animal dealer to open. We'll get some more sheep today. Sorted out the cows. Still not got milk yet. But hopefully it won't be long. But look at this, pigs. Before I went to bed last night, I went down there, I fed them, I gave them straw, and we have had so many births overnight. We now have 68 pigs. We started with 12. They are beginning to explode with newborns. And we've got a few males, so we can put out at some point in the next day or so, maybe a little bit later, we'll put our plan into action of taking the males out of the main pig farm and taking it up to the sort of raising farm, I suppose you might call it, up on the, that we put together a few days ago. Anyway, sorry, I'm chomping on some breakfast. Right, let's get started. Luckily it's been dry, so we should be alright just to get going. We may as well start in the nearest field, do a couple of circuits, get the combine running. Mind you, a couple of circuits might be enough to fill this thing. And then we'll nip back and get a trailer. Just getting all the lights on, do we, to be on the roads. Not really going far, of course. Tell you what, once we're off the road though, I will put all the lights on just so we can see better. There's our lovely field of golden oats. Take those off. And I didn't, let's bring back a little bit. Didn't show the unfolding of the header particularly well last time, so let's make sure we get that in properly this time. Should just be able to get just enough space, just the other side. I wish I had this on, mind you I had that telehandler attached in the end, but I wish I'd had this on Peterbilt because it would have made this a lot easier. But yeah, so just unfold. One bit comes out, see the bit in the middle is a bit more centralised, it pushes that out. So it's in the middle, brings it down. Genius. Brings them up so they're nice and level, puts them together. Amazing. Right. Unfold. Combine that is. Oh no, wrong one, sorry. Oh, let's unfold the header up again, do we? Duh. Starting to get some colour in the trees, which is looking quite nice. Oh, crop's too wet. Really? So we've got to wait for them to dry. Yeah, okay. That's a shame. What's our drying? No, wrong one. What's our drying potential today? Wind speed, actually it's relatively high, so hopefully, it's about 0. Right, hopefully it won't take too long. In that case, what we'll do, actually switch the lights off. No, the lights. We'll leave that there, we'll come back to that in a little while. Perhaps we'll pop down to the pig farm, they need feeding anyway, so may as well pop down there. I'll see you down there in a minute. Okay, well I haven't done this on screen for a while actually, so I usually sort of something I do at the end of the day. Yeah, there's all our pigs, so we're busy away. I bought an extra bale then with you, so I bought this ACB. Which apparently I didn't need to. or have I just managed to move the thing completely out of it? Yeah, I did. Right, that's what I figured. Yep, definitely need pretty much the entire of this bale. Quite get the controls right on this thing. Right, that up a little bit so it sits roughly flat. Drop it down. Attach it. Oh, so I forgot to mention, actually, made a little bit of money overnight from our friends at the BioGasPlant. BioGasPlant income 288,000. Amazing. Just amazing. All those potatoes and sugar beets. Suddenly potatoes and sugar beet are well worth doing. Mind you, I always thought they were. You need to do a large scale, but you know, which what we did wasn't particularly. And of course it's also not a quick thing to do. It's relatively time consuming to harvest. Unless you've got nice big straight fields and a really expensive harvester, but yeah, it was well worth doing. Oh, I struggled several times to try and load this yesterday, but fingers crossed. Because you know the bales just fall out. Now actually from where that is, if I can nudge that into line, it might just tip it in nicely. So push it rather than spiking it. String is in, will it work? Nope. It's funny, so it's registering as being there, but not registering as actually being operable. It's got stuck. Wow, seriously? Come on. You know you want to. They'll apply the blower at the right height, right? There we go. They'll use all of this, so it should be good. As long as it doesn't explode out in the meantime. That's better. I haven't used it all, but it will need it later, so you know what, I'm just going to drop that down, let it go. Hopefully the bale will not flip out or do something weird. I'll leave it there, because by the end of the day I'll need to do that again anyway, and I'll probably need to bring another bale down. Right, I'll get them fed. It's already 9 o'clock, so hopefully by now that field's started to dry out. So yeah, I started to plough this field yesterday. I need to get that finished today. Get it working, I think. Right, I'll get this. Actually, I might have left that in the way. Use the old Ferguson. I'm thinking of completely revamping all the equipment I've got down here. With the pigs starting to get larger in numbers, it's going to become much more work. So having a bigger, more efficient machinery to do it would make way more sense. I don't even know now we've got whether, as I was before, I was filling this up but returning a lot of it. That's why I've opened the pit, the silo, because I was returning a lot of it straight back into the silo. Whoopsie, didn't do that quite right, did I? But yeah, I may even need a bigger trailer down here now. I'll have to see. Anyway, I'll get this done. It's going to be a bit repetitive. And I'll see you back up the other field. Hopefully it'll be dry. Right, so I stopped by the field on the way back. Crops still aren't quite dry enough, so I thought I might as well pop down here and we'll pick up some sheep. I was going to do this later in the day, but you know what? While we're waiting, may as well do it now. It's supposed to be a good time of year to get them, so hopefully get a good price. Let's see, Suffolk's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 8. Okay, confirm. There we go. So I put the cover up. It's a bit breezy. I'm hoping that means that it won't be too long before those crops are going to be ready. Yeah, I've got a worker plough in the field down at the pig farm. Just got the one. Is it really grounding? No, it isn't. That's odd. Let's pull it out this way. Very strange. Yeah, so this little potato field needs ploughing out as well as cultivating field 9, getting that resown. In fact, I don't have a cultivator, so I need to think about that. That's what I want to get. Anyway, I'll see you back up the pasture in a minute. Whoa. Roadhog. Oh, actually, just closing the gate, but while I'm here, I could clean them out a bit as well. Sweep up. Now then, so that means we've now got 20, so actually we just increased. I might get some more. Whoa. Yeah, it does that. But I might get them later. Rather than now. Convenient point of the day, but yeah, it's definitely a good time to get them. In fact, remarkably enough, the ones in the field are actually worth more than the ones I just bought, so that's a good sign. Of course, they're a little bit heavier. But yeah, so what does that mean for our sheep? Yeah, got 20. Yeah, so they're now a bit low on water and grass and hay. Of course, the available grass and hay to them, in spite of the lushness of what's in the field, is now diminishing as the weather draws in, so I'll have to start feeding them. I don't think that field's going to be ready for harvest yet. So, actually one thing we could look is browse. Right, I don't have a cultivator, right? I think I had one, but I took it back. So yeah, I need to think about the equipment we got down at the pig farm. I might want to, change a few things about a bit. Got that. Now that does say it's a direct sow. Sorry, bounced around a bit. What have we got? I got nothing good installed. Ooh. Oh, actually, that would be a good one. The Trefler. 6.2 metres, good size. Got a mix of fields. Needs 200 horsepower. Muscle right, JCB and the Massey equally. Absolutely fine. Disc harrows, what we got in here? So I haven't used some of these for a while. The Disco Lander was always one of my favourites. I'm not sure I've used it before. That's only 4 metres. How much power they need? Quite a bit more. And the Vaderstadt Carrier. Wow, 8.4 metres. That could be a little bit on the big side. Yeah, I've used that before. Yeah. Might get this one, the Trefler. I think that'd be good. So we could do that. I suppose actually the other thing we do need to do, of course, is grass. Oh, I'm sorry. Excuse me. we've still got a field to mow and wrap. So I'm not quite sure where I'm going with this. I'll put the camera back on. Actually, of course, I want to keep it handy. There's no point in worrying too much about putting it away nice and neat and tidy. Just because I know I'm going to go get some more sheep later. So we'll leave that there, and maybe we move on to where did I put the it's in here. Yep. Trusty JCB, and maybe we'll go do some mowing. Perhaps we'll stop on the way and check that field again. Right, so I'll just, there we go, ready to go. Just going to go straight across to start with, just to get us out of the way of the road. Obviously I shed a lot the other day, the crop's still wet. Hopefully, at least by afternoon, they'll be dry. I'm not sure I want to risk leaving them until the last day of autumn. Might mean I need to lease another combine, just to speed up the process. We'll have to see how we do, I suppose. I mean, the drying potential today is pretty decent. It's dry, it's cloudy, but there's been the sun about, so hopefully it won't be too bad. Right, okay, actually I'll take those off, I'll turn out. Put that there. This may be a case of having a load of bales ending up at the bottom of the field. We'll see how we do. As I say, you saw plenty of this the other day. How about we'll do a little bit of a brief time lapse and I'll do some off screen. Well, I was just stopping to stopping doing some of the silage cut and baling to go and have a look at the crops again, and I got a call. The worker that was working across here has managed to back down the edge of the riverbank and lose the plough. Apparently he got stuck. He lost the tractor. It is a bit steep, but that was just careless. I fired him, obviously, on the spot. Now I've got to see if I can salvage it. It's not an easy field, I'll admit, but you know, that was a little bit careless. It's going to be a bit of judgment here. Luckily it is four-wheel drive. Oof, just about. Wowzers. Okay. Right, well, I need it doing. There's a lot to do, so let's try. If I get a worker going this way, maybe. Which I guess that kind of depends on which way he turns, right? Great demand at Gypsy Hill store. Ooh, really? For what? Hey up. Oats. Great demand for oats. Well, crikey. I'm just about to start. Bloody. Where's Gypsy Hill store? The thing's back on the map. Oh, look at that. It's right next to field 1. Where we're about. Let's just make sure we do this the right way. We're about to start harvesting some oats. Well, I need to go check anyway, but I'm kind of hoping they'll be ready by now. They've had half a day to dry out. I haven't finished that field of silage bales, but I'm more concerned about getting the crops in, and well, that could be an amazing piece of timing. If it's now a good time to go and sell oats at a really good price. So leave that chat to it. Head on back up. Right, so here we are back up at field number 1. So lucky about the oats. Yeah, fingers crossed. Command's been set here all morning. Oh, I'm guessing. See what the combine thinks. And hopefully that price will hold for the rest of the day. We should better get this done. Just need to... oh yeah, sorry. Got to fold it back up, just in case it rained, you never know. Yep, seems to be happy enough. Very nice round here when it's autumn, all the colours of the trees. Showing about this like grey cloud. It's quite a bit heavier than it was earlier. Actually, it was quite sunny for a while. It's now looking like it might rain, but there's no forecast at the moment. But they are sure looking pretty threatening clouds. Still, we'll get done as much as we can, fingers crossed. And hopefully be able to bale up this straw as well beforehand. Certainly a lot of work to do, which is good. It's never a bad thing. At least we're getting the crop in anyway. should be able to get a fair amount of this done actually. It's not quite so voluminous, it seems, as barley. So yeah, we should be able to get a fair amount of this, at least this section we've just started, done before the combine needs to empty. But I better call the trailer over. I'll get someone on this, nip back, pick up the trailer, and we'll just use the Marshall. Should be big enough for this field. The canola field that we're going to get off field 3, that's field 3 isn't it, is going to be a bit more interesting. Come on. Oh, and of course I'll need a corn header. Well, I'll need a header for the sunflowers anyway, but I'll lease a corn header. So obviously, hopefully, we'll have the corn to harvest tomorrow. Still not quite ready. Right, starting to fill up. Better go get that trailer. Oh, just in the nick of time, looks like. Just in the nick of time. So I'll grab the U-Haul and the Marshall. Yeah, I figured I may as well use this. I'm thinking about trading it up. Looks slightly more powerful. Say I need to rethink some of the equipment I've got anyway, so yeah, I figured I might as well use this one for a change. Don't use it very often, haven't used it that much recently, so that's perfect for this trailer though. I suppose actually if I've got a worker on the combine, I could go get a baler and get some of this straw baled up as well while it's dry. Just get this out of the way. There we go. But yeah, we're pretty much at the end of the episode, so we'll carry on with this. I don't know how much I'll get done. We'll you know, I usually do half a day per episode, so yeah, I'll get a bit of this done, but probably not all of it. And I'll see you next time. But yeah, I hope you've enjoyed it. If you did, likes and subscriptions very much appreciated. And I'll see you back here on Shamrock Valley sometime very soon. Bye for now.